Now, I want to discuss the new forms of terrorism. These are psyops that amount to terror, basically. So I've been looking, I won't go into specific details, but I've been looking at the situation in the world today. Yeah. When I say situation in the world, I mean like the way we have different philosophical points of view, yeah, and ideologies, but there seems to be a new type of philosophy that believes that if someone does not believe in your point of view, you must threaten them with political, economic, and social consequences. Yeah. Now, if you're in a philosophical school that believes that if somebody does not hold the same point of view as you do, you must threaten them with political, social, and economic consequences, then you're a terrorist. Yeah? Philosophical schools that believe that as a fundamental should be branded as terrorists and put on terror watch lists. Philosophical leaders that believe that if somebody doesn't hold the same point of view as me, I must threaten them with political, social, and economic consequences. Those are terror leaders. Yeah? Those must be labeled as terrorists, as extremists. Those are extremists, extremist terrorists. Now, obviously, they are the obvious subjects, yeah, that people are scared of talking about, yeah. Things like religion, abortion, homosexuality. These are things we're scared. Well, not just religion, Islam, abortion, homosexuality. These are things we're scared of talking about. We're all scared of voicing an opinion that's different from those who promote those things. Yeah. How many of you are living in a society where you're afraid of criticizing Islam? How many of you are living in a society where you're afraid of criticizing abortion? How many of you are living in a society where you're afraid of criticizing homosexuality? We all live in fear of political, social, and economic circumstances if we ever voiced an opinion that is against those ideologies. Yeah. So it's not fair that you say that because we feel afraid of criticizing Islam should be branded as a terror religion, and yet you can't say the same thing about pro-abortionists and homosexual promoters. So me as a man, if I feel afraid of voicing a different opinion, yeah, if I feel afraid of voicing my opinion, to me, I'm seeing that as I'm living in terror. I'm living in fear. I should never be afraid of voicing an opinion. Those of you who live in America, you say you have your amendments, the right to your free speech, the right to say whatever you want. But if somebody ever eroded away that right, for you to live in fear, that's not right. And me, as a former Christian, I had to leave Christianity because obviously, when I started to feel afraid of criticizing these things, and these things were being accepted in my church, I had to leave that. I don't want anyone to attack Muslims, abortionists, or homosexuals. I don't want anyone to attack any of those people, but I just want a right to voice an opinion that is different from them. I don't believe you should attack anyone for anything they believe in. If somebody believes that they're gay, I don't believe that you should attack them for that. If somebody believes that they want to do abortion, I don't believe you should attack them for that. If somebody believes they want to be Muslim, I don't believe you should attack them for that. I don't want anyone to attack anyone, because then you become the terrorist. Yeah. So I started to feel afraid of criticizing these forces, and as soon as I felt that's not the religion for me. For me, Christianity is not something that I'm afraid of practicing. I'm not afraid of knowing Jesus Christ. I'm not even afraid of speaking against Jesus Christ. Yeah. The reason why Christianity failed, yeah, is because we forced people to be in that religion when they didn't want to be in there. These people wanted to be gay, they wanted to abort fetuses. These are the things they wanted to do, but we used to threaten them with social, political, and economic consequences. We used to threaten them with those things. Yeah. So they decided to become Christian just so they cannot. So they were living in fear all the time. They were Christians. They were living in fear. But now they're out in the open. They can be gay. They can be abortionists. They can be Muslim. They're out in the open. Yeah. We don't need those in Christianity. Christianity has to go through that revival where we don't deal with threatening people with those consequences, political, social, and economic consequences, where we don't use that number. That's Satan's number. You say the means justify the ends. We use those means, but those were satanic means. It's time for Christianity to stop using those means. Yeah, yeah, because those are satanic means. Yeah, the people who use those means are Muslims, homosexuals, and abortionists. Yeah, and these are the things that are forbidden in the Bible. Yeah, so for you to use those means, that's satanic. Yeah, so I don't want a Christianity where you force people to accept Jesus. If they don't want to believe in it, you tell them, okay, just don't be with us. Don't force them by scaring them with those consequences. Just let them. I don't want to go to a heaven where people are like, well, I didn't even want to be here. I don't know why I'm here. Yeah, I don't care what you say. I didn't even want to be here. So why should I listen to you? You don't want a heaven that looks like that. You want a heaven where people are like, yeah, I chose to be here. This is where I want to be. I've looked at the alternative, and that's where I want to be. That's the heaven you want to go to. That's the church you want to go to. You don't want to go in there where people are, you know, behind the scenes plotting all the time, like we don't want what they're teaching. You don't want to be in a religion that's like that. Yeah. So I'm out there. I created my own church, and if Christianity refines itself and revives itself and stops using that number there, so that people can know the difference between those who they're scared of criticizing and those who deal with the giving of Jesus Christ. Yeah. So you must know that Jesus Christ doesn't force himself on you. Yeah. He doesn't force you. You must choose to believe in Christ without the fear of political, social, or economic consequences. It must be a choice that you've made. Yeah. It can't be something that you've been threatened to do. Yeah. So I'm stating that, look, yeah, in today's world, we're afraid of criticizing, yeah, certain people. And I think because we are afraid, we're being terrorized, and they should be branded as terrorists. Yeah. If they can't promote their point of view without terrorizing others, then it's wrong in the end. They're going to end up like Christians did. People are going to get disillusioned with them. If you know that what you believe in is right, why do you need to terrorize people into accepting it? Surely, if what you believe in is right, we should be able to see it without you threatening us with consequences. Why do you terrorize us like that? Yeah? So, in my point of view, yeah, if you choose to be homosexual, abortionist, Muslim, or whatever you choose to be, that's you. Yeah? If I choose to be Christian, if I choose to be anti-abortion, anti-homosexual, that's me. Yeah? In my mind, I'm a heterosexual. I don't believe in abortion in my mind. But if you choose to believe in it, that's you. Yeah? That's all right. But I have a right to believe that it's wrong. If you choose to believe that it's right, that's all right. That's you. But I have a right to believe that it's wrong. Yeah? Don't threaten me with consequences because I believe that it's wrong. Yeah? If you believe in Islam, that's you. That's all right. That's all right for you to believe in that, but that's you. I personally don't believe that that's right. I believe in Christianity. Well, actually, I have my own religion now, which is kind of from a Christian background as well. Yeah? But I don't stop you from practicing and believing what you want to believe in. I don't even threaten you with any consequences. Yeah? I'm not going to tell you if you believe in homosexuality, there'll be these consequences. I'm not going to tell you any of that. If you believe in abortion, there'll be this. I'm not going to. You have a right to believe in what you want. But please respect my right to believe in what I want to believe in. I believe those things are wrong. Let's agree to disagree. Don't threaten me with consequences because I hold a belief that's different from yours. Yeah? Otherwise, that's terrorism. That's all I have to add.